What did you say? She's like, nah, sit on my face. To another video. I know I've been gone for quite some time. I know I've been gone, but I don't want to dwell on that. I've been good. I hope you guys have been good and that you've been keeping warm because dang, Joburg is so cold. Joburg is so cold. No thing goes on about Joburg. Even me right now, I'm freezing where I am. But then again, content is gonna kill the youth. I am the youth and I'm gonna die because of content. So I want to tell you guys about this time that I hooked up with this girly. Yo, it was the worst. It was the worst. So it was during my varsity years because, you know, me in varsity, I was doing the most. I was literally doing the most, I'm not gonna lie. So before we continue, I'm gonna give this girl a name. So we're gonna call her, who are we gonna call her? We're gonna call him Mfonyos because she fonyos the fuck out of me. So we're gonna call her Mfonyos. Translation, those who do not know, Mfonyos is a fumbler, basically, a person who fumbles. Because she fumbled, what the hell? So yeah, we're gonna call her Mfonyos. Great. So it was during varsity. I was so busy on Instagram, and I was scrolling. The general search where you just paging and then you just, you get random people. So I went to the general search. I don't know what I was looking for. When I'm tired of my feed, I always do that. So I was going through my feed and I come through this girl's profile. And I'm like, she's fine. And she's not feminine. She's the opposite. She's masculine and she looks like her daddy. And I was like, dang. And mind you, I've never been with a girl before. But I was like, she's cute. Let's see what she's about. So I follow her. She follows me back. And I was like, because she's very popular, you know, she went to UJ, I went to UJ as well. And I was like, just different campuses. Okay. Hiking. Yo, I'm gonna laugh now, but it's not funny because I'm scarred. I'm scarred for life. I am scarred for life. Not in a literal way, but I'm scarred. Fine. So we follow each other. So this other time, my friends and I decide to go out. So when we go out with my friend, I'm going to call my friend Pretty, and then we're going to call the other one Pinky. So Pretty and Pinky, so it was me, Pretty, and Pinky, we decided to go out. So we go out, I think we went to Sumo. Yeah, we went to Sumo. Yeah, the girl loved Sumo. So we go to Sumo, and then I'd see her, and then we'd exchange looks because now when I look at you, I make sure, especially if I want you to see that I'm looking at you. So we exchange looks, and I'm like, So we don't talk because the girlfriend was there at that time. So, and she was busy. I don't know if she was hosting or doing whatever, but yeah, girl was busy with whatever she was busy with. And I was busy minding my business and dancing. So the girl leaves her girlfriend. Now Pinky is like, oh guys, I wanted to show you guys my friend. I wanted to introduce you guys to my friend. And then, Pretty said she wanted to introduce us to her friend. Pinky was like, I know your friend. We go to the same campus, remember? I was like, who's your friend? Does she not point at Mfonyos? And I was like, this is very good. This is actually a good thing that they're friends because now it means she's going to be a mutual person between, she's going to be a mutual person. So I asked my friend, Pretty, I'm like, does she have a girlfriend? Yeah, she does. I'm like, we'll see about Tiniena, but very important about Tiniena Mfonyos. Mfonyos comes through to our table. She greets Pretty, she greets Pinky, but she's very close with Pretty. And then they do the introductions, and I'm out there looking like. So she says hi, we hug. She's like, I think I've seen you before. It might be Instagram because I don't know you. I only know you online, but don't know you like that. I just followed you recently. She's like, oh, okay, I can tell the face is familiar. So fine, we get the introductions out of the way. Now she goes back to her table. So now we chill by ourselves. My friend is like, I can talk to her for you if you want to. And I'm like, nah, it's okay. I'll take care of it myself. Great. I'm like, nah, I'll take care of it myself because I don't want And through Tetela, man, you know, if I want to shoot my shot, let me shoot my shot. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. So I don't want to force things. Great. So we start dancing. It's a vibe. So she starts coming over to our table with her friends, because now the music is just great, and it's like they have company anyway. It's just them and their friends. So they come and chill with the girlies. We start dancing, and you know, we do the things. And then I started dancing with her because, child, if anything, me, I'm gonna make you notice me if I want you to. So we start dancing, and she's busy touching on me, and I'm like, I like this. So I don't know, it was just, I don't know, I felt so comfortable. I think it was because she was a girl also. So it just, everything became easy. But I was also like nervous. I was like, shit, you didn't think this through. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna navigate this whole situation? So we start kissing, and I'm like, dang, you a kisser, girl. So we start kissing. It's cute, man. And my heart starts beating fast, and I'm like, what's happening? Is it the alcohol? Did I drink too much? Because there's no way. So we start dancing, we start touching on each other, and I'm like, I see you. So fine, club scene is over. Now it's the next week, like I think like a week, if not 2 weeks after. So my friend sends me a text. She's like, yo, Umfonyozi wants us to come over. She's having a house party. You know how raised kids are with house parties, sit-ins, and I was like, say no more. If anything, I will go. If anything, I will go because I wanna go. If she wants me to come, then I'm gonna come. Like come as in come. So it's like, okay, shit. Sorry. If she wants me to be present, I'm gonna be present. Yeah, sounds more innocent. Great stuff. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So she sends us look at the location, and luckily she didn't stay at Ray's. She didn't stay on campus. She was off campus. So it wasn't one of those things where we had to be signed in, or where we're gonna bump into you get or protection services. You know how UJ is. So we're like, okay, cool, perfect stuff. We doll ourselves up, we look cute. I made sure I wore the shortest dress ever because I'm the girly that I think I am, and I'm there to secure the bag. And who's the bag? Kumfonyozi. Only had I known, if only I knew I was on Fonyo's. So now we get to Mfonyozi's place. It's cute. The setup, and there's not many people, just 4 of her friends. Well, 3 of her friends. Yeah, now when we're seeing it, like she was the 4th one. Great stuff. It's just me, pretty, no pinky. And then some girl comes over. We just dance, we smoke happily. It's cute, it's a vibe. We play 30 seconds. You know those drinking games that people play? So we play those. Everyone starts leaving. People are leaving, and I'm like, because we didn't get busy today. Well, tonight. She and I didn't get busy. So I was like, we'll see. So people start leaving, and then I'm just there like, okay, so what's gonna happen? So she grabs me by my arm when everyone has gone and I'm busy. I knew I didn't want to leave, so I just stepped outside because I wanted to get some air and to gather some liver because like it was brand new to me. So as I exit, she pulls me by my arm, and I was like, dang, it was like in a movie, man. I was like, me, I live for mushy stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Cliches, those are my things. She grabs me by my arm, and then as I turn, she kisses me, and I was like, I like this. I really like this, you know. Fine, girl, we start kissing. Now we get inside because we're busy at the door. She also starts doing those things. See when people kiss you on your neck and they're busy doing the thing they do to your ear that men don't know how to do, by the way. It's so disgusting when they do it. Just like, stop, please. She was pretty good at it, and I was like, that's a green light. It's actually a green flag and a green light. She knows what she's doing. She has an idea. Great. Now I guess because she gets a call, and then I'm like, dang, it was the girlfriend. So the girl was coming over, and I had to leave because who am I anyway? So I was like, okay, cool. You know what? I grabbed my bag, and then I request to go back to my place. Fast forward, we start talking now on Instagram. We start texting each other on Instagram. We start getting dirty. We're talking dirty things. And she's there on time. I'm gonna do this and this and that to you. Hey. And then I'm like, you are fucking up, sister. You are fucking up. Because the minute you tell someone that you're gonna do this and that to them, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna do the absolute opposite, which is a flop. She tells me how she's gonna pin me against the wall, and I'm like, so no problem. I was like, oh, okay, really. Now, guys, I'm very bad at sexting. If you know me or if you've been with me, you'll know I'm not a sexter. I can't sext. If I send you a nude, I'm done. And if you're gonna continue try to have a conversation after that, it's not gonna work because I'm just I don't know how to do it, guys. I just don't know. So great. Fast forward, she calls me like, nah, tell you what, how about you just come to my place? Because she's like, nah, no problem, I'm gonna come over. So she comes over, let me tell you. So we start doing the usual, and she's busy kissing on my titties, and I'm like, what do? I don't know what to do. Nervous, but then again, prior, I did some research. So I went on the sites. You remember those sites? Yeah, I went to that orange site. And then I googled, so I was like, okay, this is what they do. Looks interesting. Okay, great. So while she's busy kissing on me, I'm also grabbing her titties. I'm doing everything that I saw in the videos. So I was like, I got this. You know, confidence. When you're confident, trust me, you can win anything. I mean, we are cruiser, you cruise. So I'm busy there, and she wasn't those don't touch me's or I don't want to be touched, yeah. Because apparently you do get studs that don't want to be touched. They only want to touch you, and I'm like, great. So we start doing the things now. We're throwing off clothes. She whispers in my ear. She's like, sit on my face. And I'm like, I've never done that. What if you suffocate and you can't breathe? Of course, I don't say that to her, and I'm just thinking to myself like, what did you say? She's like, nah, sit on my face. And then I act like I didn't hear what she said. So we start kissing, and then I'm on top of her, obviously, and I'm busy grinding, and clothes are still on. Well, I only had my thong on. And then what did she have on at the time? Yeah, she had her undies and her sports bra because she wears sports bra. So we're busy, you know. So she's like, dude, sit on my face. I'm like, are you not gonna suffocate? She's like, nah, I'm sure. And I was like, okay. So we do the thing. She takes off my thong and she grabs me. She pulls me up. Like, I'm heavy. As thin as I am heavy. I'm a person, so I weigh more than. Okay, I'm not that heavy, but yeah, it's a face that we're talking about, even if I don't weigh much. So she's like, come sit on my face. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit on the face, and then what am I gonna do? Guys, girls are nasty. I mean, also umqwaliso. Oh. And I'm like, if you want me to sit on your face, then it's your face that I'm gonna sit on. And I was like, thinking about it, her face doesn't make a bad seat because, I mean, some seats are different than others at the end of the day, so why not sit on this one? So I thought, you know what, let me just sit on the face and ride, and then we'll see. Okay, now there I am on the face, okay, and I'm like, okay, so what do I do? I'm like, shit, I know what to do. So I'm busy grinding, and it's so uncomfortable because she's just there, and I'm like, you're supposed to be doing something with your mouth, or your tongue. Something must happen, you know. I can't just be there. I mean, obviously, I am putting some effort in, so do something. Reciprocity is very important. Work with me here. And then I was like, you know what, this is not working because she's not doing anything. And then she tries to, because it's like I just sit. I was doing something and just made sure that I'm not heavy on her face. So I just get off her face, and then I get on top of her, and then we start kissing, and you know the usual. Now she just flips me over, not like bends me over, but she doesn't wanna, she puts me on the bed because I was on top of her. She just puts me on the bed on my back, and then she starts doing the things. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel now, because I mean, if you're so confident that I should sit on your face, obviously do something. I mean, it's your specialty. You can't request something and then it's back. Baby girl wanted to go down on me. Mind you, I've never had head before. I've never received head in my life at that time. So she wants to go down on me, and I'm like, we'll see how that goes. Because Escalation, when she kissed and did the touchings, it was like, she has an idea of what she's doing. And then the face part, it was like, that's like -5. So it went from here to psh. So I was like, we'll see, let's give her a chance. Don't judge, give her a chance. Great, we move on to the deeper stuff now. Deeper stuff, because that was deep. Face was very deep. So she starts kissing me on the side of my coochie. And hi man, like, I'm not feeling anything, because obviously if there's a tongue involved, there must be some wetness going on, because, you know, not that I was dry, but you get me. And then like, what is she doing? Because I know it's not supposed to be like this. I've never had before, but it's not supposed to be like this. Baby girl bites my clit. She bites. There's a difference than, well, I learned that there's a difference now as time went by. I started receiving head more. You learn that there's a thing that people do with their lips that's not biting, and there's a difference between and you get. And I'm like, you just bit me. And I think, it's probably a mistake. So I try to push her head, and then she tries to, because she's thinking that I'm enjoying it. The pleasure is just unbearable. And I'm thinking, bitch, the pain is just unbearable. So she brings her head forward. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it was a slip of her tongue. Maybe it was a slip. And not her continuing. And I'm like, what? You know how sensitive it is down there, and then when you're out here busy with your full teeth and you biting the shit out of. I don't even like it when people bite my lips, these lips, not the other lips. And then are you busy biting the other lips? And I'm like, sister, no. So I push her off. She's like, what's up? Are you okay? I'm like, nah, I'm good. So she comes back. She comes up. She starts kissing me, and I'm like, okay, can we just get to it already? Because I'm losing interest and I'm getting annoyed. So we do. Yo. So she comes up and she starts kissing on me, and it's cute to it too, but also the back of my mind, I'm like, no man, this is nonsense. You promised me the world. You're not even giving me a country. You're not a continent, not a country, not a city, not even a township. You're not even giving me a township. And there's like, literally, not even bare minimum. Bare minimum is way better. And I was like, I don't deserve this. But I was like, it's okay. We'll see what you're about. Because you know how these stars are on the net, or how they are in the DMs, and they act like they're all that. So she comes up and she's busy. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to get to it already. So she goes down again. So I'm thinking, okay, so what are we going to do now? So she... Guys, it was the worst. It was the worst. I'm like, oh, okay, what's happening? And I was like, I don't know. It's like she didn't know what she was doing, or she was nervous, or I made her nervous. I don't know. Or I just didn't enjoy how it was just not working. It was just not working. She tries, and then she's like, tell you what, how about with scissor? Was like, okay, we can do scissoring because that's more like grinding, so we're gonna do that. So before we do that, she's still busy trying to, and I'm like, I can't do this. I really can't. So I just tap her, because I was laying here. I was like this, and she's there. So I just, I was like, and she's like, what's up? And she looks at me like, are you okay? Like, no, I'm not okay. Please get up. Like, what's wrong? And then I got dressed. I'm like, I think you should leave. She's just asking what's wrong. I'm like, nah, I'm not okay. I think you should just leave. She gets dressed and then she leaves. On her way home, she sends me a text like, hey, are you okay? I hope I didn't do anything that made you uncomfortable, this and that. I was like, uncomfortable is an understatement. You did more than that. Number one, you wasted my time. Number two, you bit my clit. Number three, mediocre sex. It wasn't even sex. We didn't even get to sex, because it was like, yeah, it can't always be like you see it in the movies or online, but I mean, come on, it's sex. I mean, how hard can it be? It's just sex. So I was like, never again, never again. Especially because she boasted about what she was gonna do. So, moral of the story is people will tell you what they're gonna do to you, how they're gonna make you come 10 times, how they're gonna make you squirt. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. Don't listen to them. Don't get your hoops up. So I was just like, so nah, that was it. And she tried to hook up again, and I was just like not interested. It was just nah, not okay. So when she asked, I just told her that I had cramps. That was all. I said I had cramps. But if you are watching it, just know it was the sex that we didn't even get to, because the foreplay and whatever that led to, or that was meant to lead to it, was very shitty. But will I do it again? Not with you though. Yeah, not with you though. But yeah. And that was it, guys. That was my worst experience ever. And that was my first experience with a girl. And yeah, man. Yeah. It was like I explained it. I don't know how it was. And yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. And I hope you did enjoy the video. And see you soon, hey? And it feels so good to be back. Stay safe and stay warm. Love you.